Hi everybody, welcome to EDU 131 Child Family Community. I'm very excited that you'll be in this class this semester. I noticed that several of you are new to the college and several are even CCP or high school students, and I'm especially excited to be able to welcome you to the Education Division at Sampson Community College. So welcome. I did want to give just a little quick overview and introduction to the course in general, and then you should find a video within each module that will go through that module. But this one will just be a course overview for you so that you can feel comfortable and confident in the course. So first, I'll introduce myself. I'm Susan Baxter. I am the instructor for this course, and I really like this course. I've been teaching it for years and look forward to our time together this semester. The course syllabus, which you should have already read, but just to be sure you know where it is, you should see on the screen in front of you that after everybody took the MOCA, the Mandatory Online Course Assessment, I did clean the course up now that everybody's done that, reorganized a little bit, and it's now the second item because I do think it's important to have it right up there towards the top. And excuse me, I do want to bring it up on the screen for just a minute to point out to you where you can find me on campus, my office location, my office hours, my telephone number here on campus, and of course my email address. So please reach out to me. I'd be happy to see you face to face, talk to you on the phone, or correspond by email. Whatever works for you is fine for me. It is important for you to know, though, that you need to be using your school email address when we correspond back and forth. And also, even if you send me a message through Moodle, it goes to my email. So then when I hit reply to respond to your email, it's going to go back to your email, not to Moodle. So even if you start a conversation with me in Moodle, you should look to your email to see any replies that I send you. If you have trouble with your email at any point during the semester, it's very, very important that you correct that. You could do that by going online. I'm going to show you that right now. So you can come here to the Sampson CC webpage, and when you go under Resources and Services, you can do Password Reset. If for some reason that doesn't work for you or you're having a difficult time with that, you can always call the school and ask for the Academic Success Center, and anybody who works down there would be able to help you with the password reset as well. It is really important that you keep a good, close watch on your email all semester. So back to the syllabus. It does tell you about the contact hours, the prereqs. Everybody's already been checked, so I know you have the prereqs. Course description is here. Basically, this course in just a sentence is going to explore our relationship as educators with children's family members and the communities in which they live in. We're going to talk about how important that that triangle of the school, the family, and the community really is in ensuring success for the students that we work with. Here's some learning objectives and how I will assess them. Here's information about the textbook. If you get your hands on a used textbook and it doesn't have a code, that is not a problem. You do not need the code, you just need the book, and you do indeed need the book. You will definitely be interacting with the book in this course, so please make sure you get that. If you have a disability that we should be having accommodations for, please make sure you see Dr. Tanita Smith in Student Services so that we can take care of that. And we went through that. The attendance policy. Attendance in this course is taken by you completing assignments. So every time that you do not complete an assignment by 5 days after the due date, it turns into a 0 and an absence. So a 0 that is earned for not turning something in equates to an absence. And then the absences is what will get you dropped from the course. Obviously, it's also hurting your points. So usually what I find in online classes is students who are in jeopardy of overcutting the class are also in great over jeopardy of failing the course. since the way they're getting their absences is by not turning in assignments. So it is really important that you turn in assignments. It is important that you turn them in on time, not only for attendance but also for points, because points are deducted each day an assignment is late. 10% of the total value is the deduction. Scrolling down some more, the mandatory online course assessment. If you're seeing this video, you've already done that. One other thing about withdrawals and attendance is that you can withdraw from this course up to the 70% point, which in this particular course, the 70% point is March 29th, 2018. You can withdraw and still earn a W, which would not hurt your GPA. If you withdraw or I drop you after the 70% point, nobody gets to say so. The computer is automatically going to assign you a grade of F in this course. So I like to refer to the 70% point, again March 29th, as the all-in day. You need to make sure that you're all in for the remainder of the semester at that point. If you're in jeopardy of failing or being overcut, or I'm at all worried about your ability to be all in for the remainder of the semester, I will reach out to you by email prior to March 29th. So that's an important thing. If you have questions at any time about that, though, you should contact me. It's, I just try to do it as a courtesy. It's really up to you to monitor you're standing in the class, but I do try to point out if I'm at all concerned about your ability to finish the course successfully. Academic misconduct and plagiarism, that's fancy talk for cheating. You will earn a 0 in the course or a 0 on the assignment, depending on the circumstances around the cheating. Obviously, you can't turn in other people's work. You can't turn in work that's been turned in previously. Most importantly, the piece that a lot of students don't understand is you cannot go on the internet, copy a paragraph from somewhere else, throw it in your paper, and act like it's yours. That's plagiarism, and that will get you in a lot of academic problems. So please, please be careful about that. My little motto for this is, when in doubt, come check it out. So if you're not sure if you're plagiarizing, please come ask, as long as you're asking before you're submitting the assignment. Even if it is just all wrong, I can tell you there's no penalty, there's no issue, and we can work through it together. But if you turn something in for me to grade and you've put your name on it, you're basically saying this is my work and I'm submitting for you to grade. At that point, if I catch plagiarism, I have no choice but to follow the policy that's on the screen in front of you. So please don't hesitate to ask questions if you're at all unsure. Additionally, we have a writing center in the Academic Success Center here on campus, and we have free online tutoring, which includes writing as well. And so those are great avenues that you can use as well if for some reason you would rather do that than see me about it, which is perfectly fine. We just want you to get whatever you need to be successful in the course. So how will we get to reach that point of success in the course? Let's talk just for a second about grading. Here is the grading scale. If you are shooting for an A, you want to make sure that you earn 627 points at least. If you're shooting for a B, you want to make sure you're earning 557 points at least. There's 700 total points in the course. And here are all of your opportunities to earn points. There is a test, test 1, a midterm, a test 2, and a final. And then each module has 4 module journals, a parent interview, a teacher interview, a parent newsletter, traveling suitcase, and resource file. So those are all of the assignments that will earn you points in this class. That's just the table of contents. And for those of you, these are some expectations which you have already looked at something like that in order to even be able to see this document. And then finally, for those students who are in our early childhood program taking this course, this is the conceptual framework that is for our early childhood program and part of our NACE and APYC accreditation. So that is the syllabus. If you have any questions about it, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. So the next thing I want to draw your attention to in the course is the course schedule. The course schedule lays out the entire course for you. Every grade integrated assignment, and every due date. So these are all the due dates for all the assignments for the entire semester. So this should help keep you on track and keep you focused as far as when everything's due and where we are when in the course. So these are found in other places besides here, but this is the, again, like the kind of whole semester 10,000 foot view of all the assignments and their due dates. So hopefully you will see your first assignment is due January 24th. It's the parent interview. The number there in parentheses is 50, meaning 50 points. That's what it's worth. So hopefully that'll help guide you as well. Typically in online classes, I don't get off on due dates, and as far as having to realign or readjust, I'm usually pretty good at being able to stick to these dates for the whole semester. The only thing that usually throws a wrench in that is if we have a lot of weather conditions that may have caused people to not be able to get online and complete their work. Hopefully we won't have anything like that. If we do, just please know that of course we will work with you and we want to see you be successful just as much as you want to be successful. So barring no unforeseen circumstances at this time, this will be our schedule for the semester. Again, back to the course, you'll see here several of the next items are really just distance learning items, and then a link that you'll use throughout the semester. You'll hear me refer to the foundations link, so I just put it up there. The very first item at the top, I really didn't spend any time talking about that, but that is the announcements. I do post announcements in online courses, and the way it works, there's a button I can push when I make an announcement that it sends it out by email to all of you in addition to placing it there, and that is what I do. So you should receive it by email and you should be able to see it here. So this is a good place to kind of check in and make sure you haven't missed any important announcements or messages from me about the class. They would all be there as well as in your email. Just as a quick overview, as far as the course, every module in this course, and there are, you will see, 4 modules. Every module looks very, very similar. They start with a task list, they go on to resources, and then they have the assignments at the bottom. So that is always the same setup. The task list is something that shows you exactly what you should be reading and turning in, and the due dates for every single assignment throughout the module. And again, that starts off every module so that you kind of know this is what I'm doing, this is what I need to turn in, and this is when that work is due. So you would want to begin every module by looking at the task list. And there is a video that you will have available to you for each module that will also help keep you on track. So that's pretty much a good overview of the course. Again, when you're ready to start Module 1, you can watch a video there that will give you more specific information about the information found in Module 1. I'm excited to work with you this semester, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions or concerns. Thank you, and I'll see you online.